Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pure Angels playthrough. We are currently having a little bit of a shortage here, though, I mean, it's all working, but we don't have enough output inserters for our Geode crushers, so we're going to do that first. But before that, a couple announcements real quick. We do have some Patreon updates, so there are tons of new features on the Patreon. We are going to have a community Factorio server. I put out channel update number 2 as a video, so go check that out if you're interested. Lots of cool new stuff for that, and I'm also on summer break officially now, so you're going to see a lot more videos, both of Factorio and non-Factorio variety. I'm even going to do a modded Minecraft pack, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we need to add some more inserters, so unfortunately, that's going to mess with power. But I'll figure that out. I can just put one there. Thank goodness for medium power poles. Oh yeah, Archcraft, the dragging. I forget what that's called. It has a name. Forget what it's called on my phone. I never even have considered using it. Just, I don't know, scares me for some reason. Yeah, the swipe. Alright. Now, this is kind of annoying because I have to manually do this, and then these are all going to be the same. Did I just flip it? Power poles are going to get in the way. I don't know. I'll just place them one by one. It's not too bad. Those are already powered up. That's good. Short there. Short. Long. These are supposed to be the same, but they're not. I forget. What was our yellow? I think our yellow output was fine as long as a third of it was on one. Maybe for the odd one, I at least switched it up a little bit, I think. That. Yeah, that yellow is the only odd one. So I'll do that over here, too. This one will be close. That'll provide a bit better of a balance. And then purple, and then blue. Okay. So that should be good to go now. We weren't able to process all the geodes because of that, but now we should be okay to process all the geodes. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good. They shouldn't be stacking up anymore on any of the areas. And that means we should be seeing all of these running just fine. I think. Did I ever check total geode output for this? I hope I did. I guess I didn't. Thought I did. What is this? 13, 19, 26. Well, I can take that down to 25. 32 plus 13 is 45 plus 9. Yeah, if that's on 2 red belts, that's fine. That should be totally fine. Alright. That should do it. We are accumulating crystal dust at an alarming rate. These are already, like, starting to fill up. This one's already halfway full. So we've got some issues here, for sure. For sure. But anyway, we can check that off our to-do list. Now, I still need more slag slurry, which is crazy. Even after all that I've done, it's still not enough to keep these guys running and give me enough mineral catalysts. So what I think I'm going to do is make a chunk of electrolyzers that will just electrolyze purified water. And can I make the electrodes yet? Because those are way faster to set up. Yeah, I just need some carbon. I can do that. So let me grab some coke, because that's what I need for carbon. And then we're going to get some slag-based slag slurry going, just as a medium stopgap measure, because I'm going to have a crystal dust issue before I can use crystal dust, so I need to be careful about that. Now, where is the coke? It's over here, right? Yeah. Yeah, just research the crystal catalysts, he says. If I could type. It's locked behind orange science, so that'll still be a little ways away. I most certainly would do that now if I could. But I literally have nothing I can do with crystal dust for now. Absolutely zero. I could shoot a chest full of it, and that's about it. I don't think I'll need more than 800 electrodes, so we'll just go with that. And I could work on electrodes right now, or I could finish working on, what's it called? The resin, because we started our resin build over here. I will need the cellulose fiber part of the resin build, but it's almost done. And then I'll need to set up a loading station for fluids. But I think I'm going to set up these slag electrolyzers first. I don't know exactly where I want to do that. This is where I want to do hydro refining. I actually might, this seems weird, but I'm going to set it up over here. This is never going to fill up with anything, and it's not going to take too much area. Oh yeah, then just build orange science. Exactly. I did grab coke, but I don't have carbon. So, I'll have to make carbon. All you need is steam, though. So it's not too big of a deal. Now, something weird just happened. I feel like my train waited a really long time here. These are chain signals all the way through to this one. So I guess this signal has to actually have an all clear before they can go. So maybe that makes sense. So it does wait here for a little while, but okay. I have carbon at metallurgy. I do, but I don't think I have a chest full of it, do I? Where is that? It's over here. Yeah, I mean, I could make a chest full of it, I guess, but I don't have it. Alright, be careful. Lots of trains flying around. Wow, okay. Oh gosh, I thought there was a bug on my foot. It was just the cord. Let's nanites, termites, nano termites on that, and then I just need a bunch of electrolyzers. I guess I haven't checked. Do I have all the ingredients I need for a bunch of? I do. Look at that. I'll start with just 20. I'm just guesstimating here. We'll just do a chunk of 20, and there's never a perfect way to line these up. Guess we'll just go this way. So that'll be the 10. And we're going to need a belt, right? Because of the electrodes. And one side will be used, one side will be not used. This will be the input. We have 4 recipes here, with or without purified water and with or without electrodes. So we want the slag one, which is this one, because that's the whole point of this. And then just have something like that. Then we can connect these up with one of those long undergrounds. Why am I continuously wasting resources on lamps? I don't know exactly what you mean. I mean, I like having light, so if you're asking why I'm building them, that's because I like having light. Yeah, I don't know exactly what you're asking there. Okay, so then we need in and out, so I guess I should have maybe made this a little bit more expansive here. And can I handle it all with one power pole? Doesn't look like I can. Unless I use adjustables. So I guess we'll just do that. Light is overrated? Doubt. Okay, so we need 2... Oh, wait a second. Big brain. Spaghetti. Derp. We need another belt for the slag. I kind of forgot that's a thing. Very important. Okay. But we'll pretty much do things the same way here. Is it 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Otherwise, it would be something like 4. I just don't want to use as many of those, so we'll still do this. Okay, so then the dirt, slag, whatever it's called, just do that. So that'll be... Oh, we need filters. Bleh. I will use filter inserters here just because it'd be annoying otherwise, but they are just as fast. Okay. So slag... right there. Wait, that's the wrong kind of inserter. You can't copy a filter to a non-filter inserter. I'll have you know. And then we will do... On the top side will be the clean ones. Actually needs to be like that. So electrode. I wonder where those are. Petrochem? Yeah. So used electrodes will go on the bottom side here. And then we will input the unused electrodes. And I can just copy this, flip it. Should get that all set up. I think we're good to go, except these won't be powered up. Oh, they are. Nice. Okay. I think that does it. Guess we'll find out. Nope, that does not do it. These are not connected. Oh, they are. These are the wrong direction. Let's try that again. Yeah, belt weaving is not my favorite thing. I almost always avoid belt weaving. Unless it's absolutely necessary, because if I run through with the upgrade planner later, then it breaks it. And that's something I really don't want to have to deal with. I like being able to just upgrade everything to the next belt tier. Oh, I would be... No, I'm not. Okay, I thought I was missing some of those. Just took the nanobots a second. And now all we need for this is water. Wow, that's actually perfect. It is 15 a second. I didn't know it'd be that many. It's kind of more than I anticipated. And then that's 15 slag a second, 1500 water. 1500 water is interesting. I actually think we may need to put water in from both sides, because generally you can't get 1500 through one pipe. But if I have one on this end and one on the other end, then that should be okay with the water pumps here. And then you connect through here. Okay. Put that guy there. Connect. Okay, so we got water. Electrodes. Forget how those get cleaned. I think it's in a purifier water plant thing. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and we even get mineralized water out of it, whether we like it or not. Which I will probably... Wait, never mind. I can't turn it back into stone, so... And it's not worth dealing with for this tiny amount of mineral sludge I'd get later, so I will just void it. So we've got our red hydro plants, and I don't know how many we're going to need here. Let's... Wait. What? I did not even look at the building it was used in. They're in chemical plants. Chemical plant. Okay. So I don't know how many. Let's find out. That's hopefully the recipe. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and we have up to... How many was it? 15? Those can handle 3.5. Okay, so I'll need almost 10. Maybe go along this way. You know what? I just thought of a smart thing that I didn't do. So I could have had the slag go on the same belt. Yeah, that's smarter. Makes me sad, because now I have to change things around. I think I can do it like that, though. Does that fix it? It does. So then the slag goes... Oh, no. No. Undo those changes. Oh, geez. You can't undo those changes. That's weird. Sorry, what we're going to do is we're going to reverse this belt. And so it's actually just the slag that's going to go on one side. The slag will go on the top side. And then the unused electrodes will go on the bottom side. And then the other ones will actually come back this way. So then I don't have to do a loop of belt. I like to avoid loops of belts when I can manage it. So the thing that changed was this one. And then the slag needs to be on only one side of the belt. So then I should be able to paste those settings over. That'll fix the inserters at least. Wait, what? Did I just do that wrong? Yeah, there we go. Okay, there. There. And that's more pipe connections I didn't really need, but that's fine. Okay, so you go backwards, 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 backwards. Okay, so that's all good. Slag, let's just double check. It looks like it's all on the top side. Top side, top side, top side, top side. Ugh, hurts my eyes, but it's good. Grabbing and then outserting the electrodes. Doesn't really matter what side of the belt they're on. And I think that's good. Didn't I forget something else? No, I fixed the belts. Okay. Cool, cool. So that's good. And now these are all electrode cleaning. That is 14, so one more. We need 787 purified water, which is a pretty hefty amount. Don't know how many of these we need. 3? Way more than 3. We need like 4 or 5. That's only 600. We're gonna need 6, actually. Sheesh. Kind of underestimated how big purified water gets. We'll let that one be there, because then it connects nicely. And that'll give me all the water I need. Do this. Connect. Power. Do need to connect to power. Ooh, no nearby power. Interesting. Okay. Now I think I need a bunch of flare stacks. 2 per side per thing. Is that right? Total of 4 for each. Okay. Where shall I put the flare stacks? It doesn't really matter. Just do that. There's plenty of flow, so I don't have to worry about like flow rate for all of it. Okay. And then I just need to do the little loop around for hydrogen and the loop around for oxygen. And I think that's all set up. And now I just need to make the electrodes. Carbon, steam, we need a boiler. Oh, we have electric boilers. Nice. And then a liquefier. Probably have some of those already. Yep. Carbon. Hook that up. Okay. And then this guy. Go ahead and feed. Just get that carbon going. And then we'll probably need, is it an assembler for the original? Yeah, steel. Oh, we need a lot of steel too. Let me go grab some steel. Probably closer to just walk. I think it was 4 stacks. 4 stackerinos for the old carbon. Carbon plus steel. What is it called? Feed that in. Okay. So that'll get me my electrodes that I need. They are, thankfully... what's the word for it? They never expire. So I don't have to worry about that. In a lot of mods, you'll only get, like, you know, a 95% chance back or whatever, and then you have to deal with, like, always supplying new ones into the mix, but thankfully I don't have to deal with that. And then the output here is pretty high on water, so I could do a top-up valve here so that that water can just be disposed of without really needing clarifiers. And then for clarifiers, we're going to need probably just one. I think they can deal with 200 a second. One for the mineralized water here. Okay, I think that works. Power these up. And then we need a belt. Let's see. So this is going to be the used ones. So that'll come back. They'll all go on one side of the belt. This will run down past all the buildings. And then we will output and input. Now we said the used ones are going to be on the right, which means on the left here. So then the other ones need to output on the far side. Perfect. And then we'll only grab the far side like that. And then the slag is going on the top side, so these need to go on the bottom, which is like so. And that should do it. So I think that's all we need. Go ahead and copy this. And then I just need some more of those pipes. And that gives a little bit more time for electrolyzers to run. And then we will have 15 slag a second, which I'm going to turn into slag slurry, so I will need to connect some pipes and stuff. But that's equivalent to another 75 crushed stone, because slag is 5 times as efficient for making slag slurry. So that's pretty good. Alright, refill on these, refill on the purples. Haven't used those in a while. And then I needed pipes. The main reason I'm here. Pipers. Pipers piping. Alright. Okay. I think that does it. Now we will be able to... Hopefully, is that still not enough? I'm trying to remember how much slag slurry I needed in total. I mean, I know I'm making 200 from the Geode stuff, and then I'm making a decent amount from the crushing itself. So, I don't know. This might still not be totally enough. The nice thing about this, maybe I should move this to be inline. I don't know. I'm not planning on building a second one yet, so I'm not going to. But we'll just throw these initial electrodes in, and then things should get rolling here. And for now, I'm just going to put that into a couple chests so I can just watch it run. But yeah. Oh, I do need to switch this around now. So I guess set that up as well for now, because this needs to keep running. But yeah, there they go. Cool. Now, how much power does this use? The answer is a lot. This is like 6 megawatts right here. And then that gets me some slag. So, what are we going to do with that? Well, over here is our sulfuric acid production. This does make enough sulfuric acid for all of the mineral sludge that this can run with. So all we need to do really is connect this sulfuric acid over to wherever I build liquefiers. So I could either run the slag on a belt all the way over here, or I could run the sulfuric here and then the slag slurry back. Honestly, I'm just going to run the slag on a belt. I don't normally have belts that kind of go in these spaces, but that's not the worst thing in the world. This one can come and just come along this. Now, I do need to make sure only slag gets out. Top side of the belt. These should be running. What stalled out here? Let's find the culprit. Purified water stopped. Oh, I'm not getting rid of the saline water. Right. I knew there was something I was missing. How much do these make? They make 180, so should be fine. Now, here's where things start to get interesting, right? Because saline water is all you need for brown algae. It's literally just saline water in an algae farm. And one algae farm uses... Probably don't have one on me, do I? No. One algae farm uses how much? Only 3 a second. But, you know, that's free compost if I wanted it to be. I guess it uses power, so not really free. So maybe that's not a great idea. But, and it's 3 to 1. So that would only get me a tiny amount of compost per second. So that's maybe not a great strategy. It was just a thought. Alright, fill these up. Looks like they're already running pretty happily. I don't know exactly how many electrodes I'll need for that to all run, but looks like we're close-ish. So, yeah. Looks like they're all running. Oh, it's backed up. Well, we'll wait until it's not backed up and then make sure it runs full tilt. And I normally don't do this, but here we are, doing things we don't normally do. You want more space. Ah! It's always scary being this close to trains. Alright. Okay, so now we just need to bring it into this. Is there even space here? There might be. No, not really. Not really. Okay, so this is where we come up and then over. And now we just need liquefiers, which we already have. Probably, like, only a couple. I think the slag one goes super fast. Yeah, so I just need 4 for 15 slag. And feed that in. Get these connected. Looks good to me. Now we just need the liquid connection, which I think I'll have kind of along here. So sulfuric acid needs to connect down to the top one. And then slag slurry. Here's the big slag slurry route. See, the problem is we need to do something interesting with slag slurry, because we're going to have to do another top-up. And then we'll have to decide which one has more priority to top up than the other one. Because we do want... Oh, wait a second. Currently, what's the top-up? Top-up is the Geode. So that's the lower priority. The higher priority is the voiding of crushed stone, and that should always remain the highest priority. So then what we're going to do is we're going to have another top-up, that will only top up to like 70. So this will be the lowest priority, will be the one made straight from slag. So then I need one more underground here. Actually starting to run out of space, look at this. Pretty crazy in here, a lot of liquids. Also, that's the pipe visualizer mod, by the way. If you haven't seen that before, by Rygaard, highly recommend it. It's quite nice. Turn a corner there, connect. And I think we're almost home free on a bit more slag slurry per second. Alright, so then what we need is the sulfuric to turn a corner here. This one can just that way. I think this might be too far. No, it's not. Wow. Okay, cool. And that should do it. And I also think one inserter's okay on these. Sweet. So now we can check out our slag slurry production. Slag slurry. That's not right. We need fluids. I think we also happened to get a shipment, because that started a minute ago, so that was from previous, and now we're seeing both of them together, and then this will probably go down again in a minute. Yeah, you can see the stone here. So once this crushed stone runs out, we'll see more accurately what it is with the geodes and stuff. Oh, these actually have enough. So that means these are all running? Yeah, they are. Look at that. And that means we are... Are we actually starting to back up on catalysts? It looks like we are. Yatta! We did it. Catalysts begin to back up. And once they back up all the way to this splitter, then we'll see enough for iron. Because I think exactly half of a red belt is not enough for iron, but once it backs up properly, it is. So, sweet. And we'll see if it being enough lasts. It might not once this runs out, but we'll see. Okay, so check that off the list. Oh, we're getting things done today. That feels good. Can I craft these? We can. So we'll get these last whatchamacallits placed. Hey Toby, how's it going? Yes, we have progressed quite a bit since episode 10. That is for certain. That is darn tootin'. Okay, now do I want this to fill all the way up? I think the answer is yes. Why not? These things are in short supply, so I'll let that fill all the way up. Oh, I screwed up. These are not supposed to exist anymore. There we go. Okay, so then... what now? So hopefully all the slag slurry stuff is good to go. This will empty out pretty soon here. And now I just need green circuits so I can make green whatchamacallits. Hey Toby, thanks for the 100 bits. Yeah, just catching up on YouTube. Totally get it. You don't want to spoil everything. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the YouTubes. We need green circuits. That's what we're doing. I don't know why my brain kind of short-circuited there. Are we going to make them here? Potentially, potentially not. Did I decide not to make them here? I think I decided not to make them there. So resin is next, and then green circuits. I was planning to put resin on a train, but I could survive without resin on a train by putting the green circuit build inside of the same block as the resin build. That's an option we have. Oh, goodbye, Archcraft's phone battery, and also Archcraft. Good night. Sleep well. Where am I doing the ore? Here. So this is where things get a little tricky. So I have to do some hydro refining for this resin build to get the green metal catalysts. And then I'm gonna have to put the green metal catalysts on a train. So we need to set that up. Where did we say? What block were we gonna do that in? Let's see. I can't remember what all we were gonna do over here. So we said hydro refining will probably be in this block here. No, sorry. This hydro refining will probably be here. And then there's the next one, which is like adding in acids, and that makes chunks. And then there's the last one, which makes purified stuff. So that'll be in this block. So what I'd actually like is another block here to make catalysts, maybe. I don't know. Because we're going to need access to these colors. So maybe I should just make catalysts. Oh, no, sorry, I'm crazy. Catalysts don't come from the Angel's ores, they come from the finalized ores, right? Hold on. Yeah, those come from the finalized ores. So then those need to be maybe just along here. Because we're going to have the first step of purifying there, but then how are they going to get onto a train? Yeah, I'll just use this block. Hey, Ghostfight, thanks for the 100 bits. Unfortunately, it will not buy me a better resin recipe. I need to delete the bad one here. Station rails is what we want. City block stacks is bad. Let me delete the bad one here. You go away. Okay, so then I can just rotate it so that we're a little closer belt-wise. So I can do that. And then we'll make these loading stations for catalysts. Yeah, Dave, I thought about that in the last episode. I think that's just too painful right now, because the problem with crawler bots is not so much that they're super slow. Even if it took 20 minutes or whatever, it's like they carry 100 at a time, so that's not too big of a problem. The issue is connecting the logistic network with these tiny little stations. Where are they? These things? They're only 9x9. And so I'd have to build like thousands of them to connect things. It's just really annoying. So that's why I'm not going to do that. I could. It's just probably easier to put it on a train. So we will get this corner built. Get this stuff built. There's something very peaceful about just running around, watching the nanobots do good work. I guess I could help. If trees aren't in the way, at least. Okay. gonna get this one? Hello? Whatever. Fine, I'll do it myself. Alright, and then this is not gonna have probably a requester station. I don't even know if it needs one, to be honest. Because we're just gonna siphon off some ores from here, put them into this block, and then we just have some assemblers. Oh crap, I need iron. Oh no. Actually, I do need a requester station, because I need to request both the used catalysts. Oh, that's the annoying part. I keep forgetting about that. The used catalysts need to go into a voiding station. Or I guess it doesn't really need to be a voiding station, because there's only ever going to be one station requesting them. So it doesn't really matter what channel that one station's on. Catalysts, carriers only exist to make catalysts, and catalysts will only ever make catalyst carriers. So that can be just a simple loop. So we will need a requester station here, actually. And yeah, so we'll start with the 2 provider stations. That's actually what we need, 2 types of provider. And then the requester station here, stack threshold needs to be super low. I'm thinking, do they stack to 100 or 200? They do stack to 200. 1,000 catalysts at a time? I don't know, is that too many? That might be too many. How much is a catalyst is 1 ore for 10. So if I do 5 stacks for 1,000 catalysts, that's only 100 ore worth on a train. That's pretty cheap. So I think I will do a minimum of 5. No, that's for provider. Sorry, this is for providing. This is for requesting the empty catalyst back, and we're going to make that a little bit higher, like 20. No reason that doesn't build up. Might as well build up. And you're going to request iron plates, because we need a few iron plates to make them. Let me just double check that. Yes, 5 iron plates makes 10. So we need some iron plates initially. Call that 40 stacks. And then catalyst carriers, empty. We'll also do 40 stacks of that. And I think we can turn that on. Oh, never mind. Sorry, we need iron coils. We don't have regular iron plates. That's not a thing. So then we'll get closer to our stack threshold here. We'll just do 25 stacks of coils. I always hit escape to get out of those, and it never works. This is going to be request... I'm not on the rails, am I? Kind of maybe am. This is request catalyst ingredients. Okay. Now that's not turning yellow. Is that because I'm out of iron sheet coils? It most certainly is. Okay, now I don't like that when you escape out of this, this doesn't go away. Is that a setting or something? It's not that. Wait, what? That was weird. That's got to be a setting. Mr. Muffin Time. Yeah, that is a strange name, isn't it? For the I guess I changed it for the train station. Let's see if that's a setting for our friend LTN Manager. What's it called? LTN Manager, is that right? I think so. LTN. Nah, I don't see it as a setting. I don't think it'd be in here. That kind of setting, at least. Yeah, that's really weird that it doesn't go away, because opening a window that then doesn't go away is actually quite annoying. And you also can't hit Control-T again to close it, because it automatically puts the... I don't know. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, Rygard. It's not your fault. I'm a dork. The hotkey is doing 2 things at once. That has nothing to do with the train manager. If I search Control+T, let's just make that Control-Y. That's totally my bad. There we go. Everybody's happy now. That was me being a dummy. But yeah, okay, so we'll have the iron, so then we just need some simple, like super simple here. This will just do the iron plates. And then from there, that will feed directly into catalyst carriers. I doubt we're going to need more than one of these. Because remember, these don't get used up. So that'll just build up over time. And now we need to bring in copper and iron ore on a belt. Let's get rid of some trees here. This is still way easier than building the, 200 buildings we would have needed to do bioresin. Alright, so we do need to siphon off the tiniest bit of iron and copper here. And then we will need to siphon off some other types of ore as well. But unfortunately, I don't have those yet, so we'll get there in a second. But yeah, these work their way up to make those red metal catalysts. Okay. Maybe I'll do 2 of these just to get it jump-started a little faster. And yeah, unfortunately, we don't have enough sheet coils. I mean, they're happening. Oh, you know what? Now this is the issue. It took a while, but finally the issue is actually in the strand casting machines. Yeah, we're actually maxing out on molten iron. Okay, so I can make that slightly faster, and I should make that slightly faster. But anyway, these will go on a belt here, and then we just literally need a couple making red metal catalyst. Okay, when I do that, copy the empty one. Yeah, those can do an insane amount per second. Here, we'll do this. We'll go out 1, and then get rid of that. And we're not going to need more than a single mini loader, so that should do it. Provider station here, stack threshold is literally going to be like 5. Maybe 10. I mean, if I need a bunch of catalysts, maybe 10, but that's a lot, because then I'm going to need 2,000 before it even shows up. Start at 5. And this is provide. Oops. Red metal catalyst. Let's just call it provide metal catalyst red. So the 4 of them will go together. That's good. Turned it on, right? Yep. Network ID 1. Perfect. Okay. Power. Power. And I will jumpstart these guys with a little bit of iron. Okay, cool. So the red ones are good. Then we're going to need to bring aluminum and whatchamacallit over here. And that'll make green, aluminum and silver. That'll make green catalysts, which will do a very similar thing here. And the ore will come in, feed into these. Okay, and then we might as well just hook this up now. Though I have no aluminum or silver ore to speak of. Load that in. Copy settings. And I think that's it. Oh, and name you. Provide metal catalyst green. Oh, well, I limit the warehouse. You know what? I have kind of forgotten to do that on a lot of things. Yes, definitely. See, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,000. 12,000? 15,000 sounds good. I wish there was a interface here where you could limit slots by just typing in how many are limited rather than having to click. Because with these giant, vanilla Factorio doesn't have any containers this big, but that can get kind of annoying with those. All right, so that should be good to go. Now we just need silver ore as well as aluminum ore. So let's get that started. I'm going to do that over here. This is just a initial solution. It will not be the long-term one. But I don't really need these things in large amount yet. So what we're going to have to do is 2 hydro refining plants. Maybe I'm going to need more than that. Which chunks am I sorting? Deleted it. I had it before. Okay, so what we're doing to get aluminum ore is... Oh, right, it's called bauxite ore. Givelite chunks gives it... We want zinc, because we could get a byproduct of lead as well. Although, in that sense, maybe that's a good thing. Oh, wait, sorry. Aluminum has a silicon one. That's what we want. Silicon is far more useful than zinc at this stage. And it doesn't look like there's another way to get it, so... Okay. Yeah, and eventually we can do crystal catalysts to make aluminum ore directly, but that won't be until the orange science tier. So for now, we're stuck with this one. So we would need rubite chunks. Sorry, rubite chunks. I promise someday I'll get that. And then for silver ore, we want... Let's see, stereotype gives us 10. Bobmonium gives us zinc and silicon. I guess the silicon's nice there, so probably bobmonium. And cupric powder would be a weird way to get it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so then we want bobmonium for this one. Now those need purified water, so we're just going to throw down a hydro plant here. Oh no, I'm out of fluid blocks. And again, this is not a permanent solution, so we're just gonna vent all the things we don't need here. Oh gosh. I'm handcrafting so many fluid blocks right now. Do not like. So hook that up. I'm gonna need so many clarifiers. Yikes. So bobmonium will be here. And this is rubite. Okay. Hook these up. Now we need water. And that should do it. Okay, and we get all sorts of stuff we don't want. So first order of business is hook these up to get rid of unwanted liquids. And then now we need to put these all on a belt to our 2 sorters. Yeah, actually what we're going to do here is a very large warehouse. Wrong button. And we're just gonna put everything in there. Sort it later. So rubite for one and bobmonium for other. So then this will end up getting me aluminum ore and silver ore and a whole bunch of other crap that we'll deal with someday. So then finally we need some filter inserters out. One for aluminum and one for silver. Cool, cool. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Silver. Okay. And then that needs to get over to here. So we'll have it come this way. Clear the path, clear the path. Now, the tricky part here is we want to limit this, but only if we actually have excess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this up to here, and this will only run if silver ore is less than 100. Now, is it possible to end up with a bunch of silver and not a bunch of aluminum? I don't think so. These should always run together. But I did break something. What did we... Oh, yeah, one more clarifier. Okay, there we go. That should do it. So yeah, these run at the same rate, and unless I somehow run out of one of these ores, which hasn't happened yet, though it's very possible. I haven't... Like, these mining stations are probably going to run out eventually. And not be able to provide the full rate, but so far that hasn't been a problem. But look, see, Crotinium might not be able to keep up once we start using more of that, so we'll see. In any case, this is at least working, and will work for a while. So this will come over here. And then up. Why are you still here? Alright. So there we are, green metal catalysts. It's official. We shall watch our first one. Oh dear, what is happening with LTN, by the way? Needs more trains. And aluminum, beautiful. 10 green metal catalysts. Nice. Okay, so now we have everything we need to make resin, because that's what we needed for the formaldehyde from methanol. And the formaldehyde is needed to actually make the resin itself. So we will do that in the next episode. I think we're going to call it there. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.